Hi everybody. Bjorn Barrett here from EdListen.com and Fairhaven High School. Today I want to talk to you about a product called Vizia.co, and I learned about this product because our iMedia specialist was looking for a way to assess YouTube videos. She wanted feedback from the students while they were doing it, and there's several products out there. She sent me some examples, and one of those examples was using this product called Vizia.co. Tried it out, was very impressed in how simple it is to use and how easy it is to get to the feedback. It becomes a Google document, so I really wanted to create a video and show you guys how to use it. Earlier in the week, what I did is I created a proficiency-based lesson, formative feedback, summative feedback YouTube video on topo maps. And then I applied Vizia, and I created all where I had it stop and ask the questions along the way. I think it turned out really well. And I'm going to quickly show you that, and then I'm going to show you how to create your own Vizia YouTube feedback. So without further ado, let's spin around and take a look. Okay, so here we are. And this is the Vizia page right here. This is how it comes up. I'm just sharing it. This is how a student might see it. What you'll notice, these little blocks along the way, those are the stopping points where it would ask you questions. I have it set up to ask for a name and email. It's just a checkbox. You either check and it's asking, or you uncheck and it's not asking. Both of these fields are optional, so if you just want to put in and just the name and skip the email, you can. So I'm going to hit play. I have this muted because I don't need to go through the whole lesson. So now that I'm in here, it brings me to, it now records that I put that username. I'm going to hit play, and it's going to go through and do my lesson, and you can see me talking right here and about topo maps and the lesson. And at the beginning of it, I have it coming up, and what I'm doing is I'm asking them, is this a topo map? So I had it stop. The YouTube play is not playing anymore, and I have to kind of say, no, it isn't. And I can continue. It'll go to the next one and the next one, and it'll keep going and asking if it's a topo map. Oh, nope, this one is not. Continue. And then I believe this one actually is, because it has the contour lines in it, so I'm going to hit yes right there. As you're going along, there are several different types of questions you can put in here. So I think this one right here, when it stops, it says, what did you learn from the discussion? So this one I had them talk about the river and, you know, contour lines, point, and the helps to spell correctly. River. So in this case, they kind of learn that contour lines will actually make a little point for the river. I'm going to hit continue, and it continues on with the YouTube video. And so the user saw two. You can fill in information, and even if you go straight to the end, what's kind of neat is it brings up a call to action. So once your video is done, you can actually say continue. So in this one, I said, please go to edlisten.com. I click continue. It'll go to my website. Now, how does this work? And let's bring you in, and I'll show you what it looks like once you're logged in. So this is the Vizia website. I went to it and I clicked login. I logged in with my Google Apps username, and this is the web place that it brought me to. And I could create new videos, I could see my videos, invite other people, feedback, and then just some account stuff. So if I clicked on the proficiency-based assignment, so I already have it open, it brings it to here. So this is the website and that I was using to create that. It's very simple. So, and I'll go through starting from scratch, but I wanted to kind of go in here first and show you that it just has the video kind of going around. Nope, I'm going to mute that. And I can add a quiz, a poll, a response, or a call to action right at this spot. So you just kind of click where you want it to stop, and then click one of these polls. If I click on one of these things, I can actually edit it, and you'll see that it brings up what is a topo map, and I said yes or no, has up to 4 choices that you can choose. I think, is it this one? I believe was a open-ended question. So again, very quick, very simple to use. This URL up in the top here is the URL you would share with your students. You can also embed it into a website if you want. I'm going to skip this for a second. I'm going to say gate video. I don't get the word gate, but basically what this does is if I turn this on, it'll ask for the email and username. If I leave it off, it will just go straight in and it'll stop. You will still get the spreadsheet of data, but it just won't include that username and email field. So I can either download this as a CSV or I can open up in Google Sheets. And I'll show you what it looks like in Google Sheets. So this is what it looks like in Google Sheets right here. Gives the nice timestamp. I was asking for my name and email. It kind of goes down through and provides information anytime it goes through. So this is a really nice tool and a nice way to get it to come back. You can share this information, you can collect it, you can do graphs off of it. So very simple. Now, how do you create your own? So I'm going to go back over here. I'm going to hit new video. And what it wants is a URL. So I'm going to go grab a URL, YouTube video. Here's one of my lesson, or not my, but I'm actually presenting at Dynamic Landscapes this year. And here's my video intro to that. So I'm just going to copy the URL and go back here, paste the URL. And so once you find a YouTube video, any public YouTube video, you paste it in there, you click continue. It opens up. This should look familiar. And then what I can do is I can find, hit some plays, and then maybe I want to take a poll, and in this one I say, how many people have you ever posted have you ever posted a YouTube video? And I'm just going to yes, no. I'm sure there's some other things in there, and click save. So if I shared this previously, I could actually get information from all my attendees right from this video as they're watching it. So it's a great way to get the feedback. And then what I would do is I would take this video, and that's the one I would share in my description as opposed to the straight up YouTube. And then again, I would have the results in a spreadsheet. If I wish, I can collect their usernames. If you're interested, maybe I'm asking for interest. If you're interested, please put your username and password or your email in there. So it's another simple way I can actually get the information. So again, very simple. I encourage you to take a look at it. Yeah. Let me spin back here. So again, a very simple program that I encourage you to take a look at. It's the website is vizia.co, not com, but co. And I also encourage you to watch my other videos. You can either check them out on the EdListen podcast YouTube channel, or just go straight to my EdListen website, blog, www.edlisten.com, and see other videos. Thank you very much. Have a good day, and never stop learning.